GTA Leo Teal Story is an ambitious fan-made prequel mod for Grand Theft Auto Vice City that fleshes out the unseen life of Leo Teal, the mysterious chef by day and hitman by night, whose brief appearance in the original game plays a pivotal role in the start of Vice City's story. The mod explores Leo's descent into Vice City's criminal underworld with new missions, characters, and lore, ultimately arriving at the moment where Tommy Vercetti himself shows up in Vice City and kills Leo in an alleyway. Story. The narrative is the mod's biggest selling point. Instead of replaying familiar GTA missions, you get an original storyline that explores how Leo Teal worked with Mr. Black and how his double life, chef by day, assassin by night, pulled him deeper into a conspiracy tied to Vice City's criminal underworld, setting the stage for the events leading up to the main game. However, while the idea of fleshing out a minor antagonist from the original Vice City and expanding the timeline before Tommy's arrival was a great one, there are some minor inconsistencies in the story. For example, the mod doesn't fully explain why Leo would risk blowing his cover just to chase quick money instead of staying hidden, even though that choice may make him a problem for Mr. Black given the dangerous world he's operating in. Gameplay. The mod adds around 30 story missions, along with side missions like vehicle challenges, kitchen tasks, and even a secret throwback minigame. Story missions sometimes offer multiple ways to approach objectives, but many of them still end up feeling pretty repetitive or overly simplistic, often boiling down to go there, kill them, and run away from the police. That leads you to wonder, was Leo Teal's normal daytime life really that normal, given how much time he spends in these generic shootouts that don't always feel connected to Mr. Black's story or deeper character motivations? Even the vehicle side missions feel extremely easy, with generous time limits that make them more of a quick diversion than a real challenge. Voiceover and additional audio. One neat touch in the mod is the AI-generated voiceover for dialogue. It's not perfect, but it adds personality and makes scenes feel more alive than traditional text-only mission mods, and you can completely opt out of it if you prefer. The mod also adds an updated wild-style radio station with new period-appropriate tracks you can install on its own if you just want a fresh, authentic-sounding 80s soundtrack. General impression. For a fan project, the sheer volume of content in Leo Teal's story is impressive, especially given that you're also treated to new vehicles and a handful of side missions alongside the main campaign. The missions are crafted with care, and while the hidden collectibles and side objectives don't drastically extend playtime, they're a welcome addition that encourages exploration. That said, some elements like mission difficulty balance, NPC behavior, and overall pacing could use a bit more refinement, understandable for a fan-made project, but still worth noting. A few missions can feel underpolished or overly easy, and the narrative momentum sometimes dips in the latter half of the story, which can make the experience feel uneven, despite all the effort that went into it. Final verdict. 7.5 out of 10. Leo Teal's story is a great addition to GTA Vice City that offers a fresh narrative perspective on a minor but intriguing character, and gives you a new way to experience the city before Tommy Vercetti's arrival. With around 30 story missions, side activities, hidden collectibles, and more, there's plenty here to explore and enjoy. That said, the campaign is relatively short, and many of the missions follow basic gameplay loops without a lot of complexity. Another problem is mission difficulty and some uneven pacing, especially in the latter half of the story, making parts of the experience feel under-polished.